Reggae!
Want to ask me?
Yes, in terms of the future, to protect the heritage of our music, and so that our youths will continue to implement what we have educated them about, the truth, where our music, the history of the music and so on. What advice would you have to give to the present generation for them to follow to protect themselves against exploitation in the future?
All right. You see, this present generation, no disrespect, and I don't want them to feel offended, but them are reggae pitney. The whole of them are reggae pitney. Because at dancehall we meet them mother and the mother meet them father, and we go home and pass a place and do what we fi do and them come about. Even them whole heap of mixed race where you see about the place. Yeah. A dance, a reggae pitney them. A dance, we meet the mother meet the dad, meet the mother, and from one thing lead to the other until them come about. Them a reggae, them born in it. All when the mother have them in them belly, the mother them die dance. Them hear the beat, a boom, 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 boom. In them belly, see when they kick, boom, boom. So when I say them a dancehall pitney, them a reggae pitney, them born in it. So any advice me I will give them now is this. No say we no stranger to this. I fool no music this. So we are say them thing here, so we no have reference. So we no have to go protect it, because remember, anybody older than we, too old. The youngest person under we is you. So it's fool the world. And we no create and have no one kids and them too young for deal with thing. So we have to take the thing, look after it, nurture it, and it's a multi-million pound business. Deal with it like a business. Don't deal with it like how we deal with it. Because we just deal with it through the love and all them things there. We just love it and we are deal with it, but we never deal with it like a business. The man they come in.
Money was not our intention.
No, it wasn't money.
It was just the love.
It's just the love of the music and thing and the competitiveness of it. You find out 90 have a tune and Bunny Lee hear it and Bunny Lee is going to make a tune same time. Or Bunny Lee because competition.
Iron.
Lee
So
Perry and all them
best.
things. And there was competition within the music and all them things there. You find out Prince Buster and Dirt Morgan. You said it. You know,
so great music came out of that competitive thing.
Competition.
And one of the big mistakes, but which we must correct now, is that because most of us were in the music for the love of it, not for the money. Most of the money made in Jamaican music in the 1960s and 70s, etc., was made by non-Jamaicans abroad.
Yeah.
Because most of our people, as producers, musicians, etc., engineers, we were not focused on the business aspect. Now we know better. We have to deal with the business and implant those ideas of business so that our children and their children shall reap the benefits. Because it is better to be late than never where our children and where we are concerned.
Yeah, man. So this generation born in England, yeah, them are reggae pitney. Them, because we come here without no kids and we not no kids, and we are the mother and we are the father. So we know where we meet with girlfriend. We know that the dance and that the dance a thing. And I through the music why them come a dance, I through the music why we go dance, and I through the music why them come. Them are reggae pitney. Right now, the place boring. No when they figure. You understand me? The boys now meet girls and girls and meet boys like one time. You understand me? Because even the way we used to dance in them time there, them no dance them way there again. Because when we
they are apart.
Yeah, when we dance with the woman and thing first time, it's one thing in our mind. We want to left this dance and now in a time we want to go home. You understand? Because we have danced long time. That's so the dance become
but no,
nice and thing.
They dance separately. The
Separate.
men dance by themselves, the women dance by themselves.
So the reggae pitney them, All of them, you see them a reggae picnic. Every one of them. I saw we meet your mother, I saw your mother meet your father, I saw we all we come together and think the music bring us together. The music, so it's no thing about divide the music and you are this and you is that. There's no more man than another. All of we on the same level concerning music. If you do a work, you do a work. Me I do mine, you do mine. You no king for this and you no king for that.
Castro Brown, I'm going to make a final point, and I'm sure that you will agree. We from Jamaica, as the people who created reggae music, must fight and ensure that when there are to be programs and books about reggae, about our music, when there are supposed to be talk shows on radio and on TV, that we are the ones who must be invited to talk about our music. I am sick and tired whereby people who are not from Jamaica, not from our culture, are called as so-called authorities and experts to be talking about our music and our culture. Because what they have done is that they come to us, pick the brains of our people who they can pick their brains, come on TV, go and make documentaries, earn a lot of money, fortunes, using our knowledge and pretending to be experts and authorities on our culture. This must stop. Well, only we must talk to represent ourselves. Because what has been happening is that there has been a deliberate omission in terms of calling us to speak about our matters and our affairs.
Let me put it, I agree with you, but there's certain thing I want to add to that. They can talk about the music. They can interview people about music. Because there's a lot of people, this music is not belongs to Jamaican anymore. Like Jamaican owns the rights to the music. But it become a worldwide, yeah, it become a worldwide people. The Japanese have a big influence on the music. The European have a big influence.
Worldwide influence.
Worldwide influence. So people can talk. It don't necessarily have to be a black man talking about the music. But people who have knowledge of the music, as long as them talking about the right thing and saying the right thing about the music. But what we are saying then, we must be involved more into what's taking place in terms of the music.
This is precisely what I am saying.
There's a lot of people who they're supposed to interview and talk to who know a lot more and could give them a lot more direct information and positive thing about the music.
And they deliberately.
That they're not talking to them. But in terms of saying we must deal with it ourselves, yes, but they can deal with it. But deal with the people, bring in the people into the music, who the foundation of the music.
Let me clarify further, expand further. I have no problem with non-Jamaicans talking about reggae music, etc. That's not a problem. My grouse is that there is an orchestrated practice for many years to deliberately keep us out as African Jamaicans who created the music from speaking and participating in our old music. This is a fact. There's a racist, yes, there's a racist discriminatory practice. And this does not involve not only reggae music. This is what has happened to African people in our lives, in various things, be it music and otherwise, politics, etc. This is part of our experience. There can be no substitute for us representing ourselves. This is what I'm saying. We must never lose sight of that. Thank you. Yes, yes indeed. We must never lose sight of the fact, because I am a Garveyite eternally, and only I, the African, can represent I, the African. And I say that without apology to anyone.
Whatever I say to you today is the truth of the best of me me recall the best of my knowledge. Well, me say, there's a lot more I can say.
The book?
Yeah. Listen, I could lick out Pan Radigan and say a whole heap of things, but that's not called for. I just want the youth them to get the facts and the truths of what's going on. And he must come to the table. He must meet up with the people them. Come to the table. If reggae is one, we are all one. He's one. If reggae is his game, reggae is our game. We should all come to the table and try and make the thing better and sort out this indifference of what we have. And you must mention the people them in the business because you know them. Don't go away and try to take all the credit for yourself. Because if you do that, we'll never stop speaking like how we're speaking.
Reggae!
Jamaican people them want attack and say, him a quote said Gussie Clark and this and Gussie Clark and that. Gussie, don't swear for no man. The greatest thing in life is to know. And when you don't know, you don't know. We live with it. You know, we live with it. So we know it. So when we are telling something, Gussie, we don't have to tell no lie for no man. We don't have to tell no thing for no man. He just hurt to see. The man can do a lot of things, or could do a lot of things to help the music and to take the music more forward. But he only do as much that he can get when he get paid for.
Brought us down here, have us in bondage.